Hey, Tony Gas is here. Now y'all got to forgive me. Somebody put in the comments that they tired of forgiving me, but y'all got to forgive me. This here, every time I cut the camera on and see the background in my Airbnb, it just make me ask for forgiveness. But listen to me, I want to talk to you about something I was thinking about earlier, and I hit the start button before I remembered what I wanted to talk about. I posted a video earlier where I was talking about a woman having to be willing to lose a man in order to keep him. Hopefully it don't go over anybody's head. But as always, it probably will be a handful of people that did not get it. But another concept what I want to talk to you about today, and remember I'm gonna try to keep these to 10 minutes so I can pump them out and get them to you, and just make you a playlist. You make your own playlist where you can watch back through them. One of the number one things that women don't understand, and this is something you have to understand with men. Think about this now. You got to understand the mind of a man. Do you know a man who cannot read? I know men who cannot read, cannot write, but got a woman that's crazy about them. I know men who don't have a college, high school diploma, and got women that's crazy about them. It's men who are seen as unattractive and got women crazy about them. It's men who don't have nothing to offer, no job, and still got women crazy about them. See, the one thing you got to understand about a man is even if that man does not know how to read, write, talk, walk, draw, sing, one thing a man know how to do is read people. A man can read a woman. And this is the number one thing. And I say number one, everything is number one. So just get used to me saying it's the number one thing. But it's the number one thing that women got to understand. Somewhere along the way, my wife figured this out. Every now and then she'll slip up. But she figured this out along the way. And this is the biggest secret of them all. It's just the biggest secret. Right now, that's the biggest secret. I might do another video where the secret bigger. This is what I've been finding lately, where almost, I won't say every call, but I'll say 90% of the calls I do about relationships with women, one of the common themes is insecurity. Now, yes, we know about insecurity because of the BBLs, the breast jobs, the what you call it, the lip jobs. I mean, women practically get every inch of their body touched on cosmetically. Get everything enhanced. I mean, think about it. Toenails get done, fingernails get done, eyebrows get done, lashes get done, forehead, jawbones, nose, cheeks, under eye, your ears, your earrings. Think about it, waxing or laser hair removal. So all of that, every inch of a woman's body get touched on cosmetically. And the women who don't do that stuff end up being compared to the women who do. And then the men end up preferring the women who do. I remember meeting a woman who was single, and she was pretty, she was funny, but she ain't shave her legs. And it's a lot of women that don't shave their legs and single and wondering why they single. It's because a man never told them, don't no man want no woman with no hairy legs. But this ain't what that's about. This ain't what it's about. The thing that you notice, that insecurity, that have a woman touching every crevice of her body, and going up under the knife and all of that, that insecurity lets a man know that he owns you. It lets him know he owns you. Listen to me. It's the craziest thing now, but I'm giving you a secret. If you do not ask a man where he is going, what he is doing, who he hanging with, why he follow this person, why he follow that person, if this man have any sense, if this man got any real man in him, that man is going to be wrapped around your finger. Because the number one thing that make a man pay attention to his woman is when she ain't paying him no attention. Let me tell you, my wife has never asked me, are you cheating on me? She has never my wife has never called my phone more than 2 times back to back. Never called my phone more than 2 times. She'll call me once, the phone answer. She'll call me another time. That second time is just like a follow-up, like a checkup in case it didn't go through, in case I was in the other room and didn't hear it ring and then came back in. 2 times. I think it was 1 time in our marriage, in our whole knowing each other, that she called me 3 times. I think it was 1 time. And I might be wrong in remembering this. But you know what I found in this? And I'm giving you this from a former womanizer, a former player who did real numbers out there in them streets for the wrong thing. What I found with my wife not being openly insecure. See, she may be privately insecure, but you should never let a man see you sweat, even if you have to wear a towel around your neck. My wife don't ever let me see her sweat. And so here I was, this womanizer, this player, this dog, and then I get with this woman who she ain't checking for me. And so one day I ask her, I say, baby, and it's a lot of dummies that's gonna watch these videos and be like, oh, that's just one relationship. You just talk about you, it's your personal experience, and they don't understand that everything you learn is from personal experience. Every book you read, every class you take in school is from personal experience. It is the experience of people that you studying, that you turning into theories and laws. So please, hush. I said, baby, why you don't ask me like what I'm doing, like where I'm at, this and that. I was talking to one of my male clients. He said, yeah, man, she make me put her on FaceTime and she make me scan the whole room, show up under the bed, show in the bathroom. He said, but I just had the chick next door, in the room next door. See, when you chasing a man and you bothering him and you so all overbearing, you end up making the man want to cheat because you make it more of a game. See, when we are like, well, dog, what's she at? What's she doing? Why she ain't blowing me up? What she got going on? So now we go to thinking, well, what's she doing? So now it make the man chase you. What you doing? And I see this all the time. Anytime I go into the text message program with my clients, my clients who are in a tough situation, and they sign up for the text message program where I tell them how to respond to the man. Anytime these women get quiet and they get distant, that man lose his mind. Where you at? You with another man? You date somebody else? You with somebody else? Where you at? What you got going on? Every single time, never fail. So I had to learn as a man, you know what? Let me be confident. Let me stop chasing my wife. Let me start asking her what she doing. Let me do the same thing she doing. And so confidence is the number one thing that you got to have. And insecurity is the number one thing that will let a man know he own you and you ain't never going nowhere. I got to go right on time. My wife texted me. Hey, God bless you. Watch this 3 times. Get this in your spirit because I ain't explaining everything. So you got to use inference, which means read between the lines.
God bless you. If you have a question, put it in the comments.